My dear British native friends, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, the expression Satan, the ape of God, comes from Christianity and describes Lucifer, the fallen angel, as a distorted imitation of God, all the more perfect and therefore more deceptive. Like a monkey imitating its master, Lucifer attempts to mimic divine virtues, corrupt religion, and seduce man, disguising himself as a light bearer, but leaving behind signs of his true nature, such as pride, darkness, and despair. This being said, I strongly and unequivocally affirm that the Islamic religion is the rotten fruit, the perfidious creation, and incongruous text painstakingly crafted by Satan himself. Let us not forget this fundamental passage of the Bible. Whoever is not with me is against me, and whoever does not gather with me scatters. Matthew 12, verse 30. Jesus didn't say that's okay for those who are not with me to go their own way, or that they can develop their own doctrine. Absolutely not. Consequently, consciously or not, Allah's disciples are fundamentally against Christ, and let us not forget it, they are equally against Christ's disciples, as you and I are those Christians who must be subjugated and even put to death. Muslims do not believe in Christ. End of the story. Satan does his very best to imitate God in every way possible. As Jesus Christ established his religion through his apostles, Satan has established his very own religion through satanic individuals for the last century, for the last millennium and a half. Referring to the Jews and Christians in some passages of the Qur'an only aims to throw dust in the eyes, to try to demonstrate that the Islamic religion is inclusive, which is absolutely not the case. We must be realistic, my friends. Muslims want to control, humiliate, obliterate, annihilate every human being who do not concur to their extremist views. They don't give a shit about the rule of law as they aim for the imposition of their sick and perverted caliphate in every country of the globe. Once again, an initial reading of the Quran certainly does not awaken me to a conscious contact with a higher power. This makes me say, if you want to get an erection, take the appropriate medication. Satan is very intelligent, and he certainly knew what he wanted to inspire to those humans who wrote the Quran. The Quran has been inspired by a supernatural power, but this supernatural power is none other than Satan himself. The Quran is a topsy-turvy story sewn with white thread. What is more, the sexual and marital adventures of the Prophet Muhammad dangerously embrace the traits of sodomy, perversity, idolatry, rambling extravagance, daydream reverie, and absurdity. The Quran is the poor imitation of a work of art of a great painter. If lucky, Allah will possibly be reimbursed the price of the canvas. The Quran is responsible of the misguidance and ultimately the damnation of hundreds of millions of Muslims. I say it once again. This book should be banned from Great Britain. Its diffusion should be indictable as heinous literature. And long live freedom of expression. Have a great day.